Well, what's going on there, guys? How you doing? My name is PwnHub. I'm your host for episode number 1 of the PwnHub. Basically, your source of gaming news. I'm kind of gonna build it all together in one just fabulous gluten-free value meal for you. Everything gaming related that is recent, current news, I'm gonna send it and dish it out to you guys so you can continue to be lazy gamers and not have to research it yourself. High five! If you enjoy the series and you want to support it, leave some feedback down in the comment section below and smack the like button as it does help it out. For the first episode, let me know how you feel. We're going to start off talking today about Far Cry 4, the Gamespy shutdown, Halo 5, and a possible 2014 title, the Xbox One price cut, and the Game of Thrones game that is going to be coming this year. So let's start with them in order, shall we? Far Cry 4 has got its release date at November 18th on all platforms. We're talking Xbox 360, PS3, PS4, Xbox One, PC, anything that is current. You're going to be dealing with it. It was also announced alongside Ubisoft did say that they are also going to be releasing this year Assassin's Creed Unity. I'll catch up on that maybe in a future episode. One thing that they have mentioned is they are taking early pre-orders right now, and they are upgraded to a limited edition copy of Far Cry 4, where you get 3 single-player missions with Herc, who was previously in Far Cry 3, and you get a signature harpoon called the Impaler. So, yeah, it's one of those things, maybe a little tactic, because I do believe they took a $17 million loss last year. So this may be something that they're doing to kind of make ends meet. Speaking of making ends meet, or actually not being able to make ends meet, Gamespy is officially shutting down its multiplayer servers May 31st. Rest in peace. It was damn near 15 years of awesome service. We're talking about games like Borderlands, Civilization, Red Dead Redemption, GTA 4, Arma, Battlefield 2, Vietnam, 1942, even rumored 2142, Battlefront. Lots of games are being affected by this. Some companies are just going to let some of their titles die. Others, like EA, for example, even though they've only been quoted as saying we're going to be worrying about our Battlefield ones, all their other games like Crysis or whatever they have under their belt are just apparently stepchildren. They're like, they're not so important to us. I forgot you were even there. So, we'll see where that goes. Activision says everything is going to be covered. Same thing with Rockstar. They're going to be doing what they can to migrate those servers over to keep some of their older and classic, more popular titles running. So with that, I bid them a farewell. They have been always a major pillar in the community. It's sad to see them go. Next up, let's talk about Halo 5. Now, Halo 5 was announced for fall of 2015. It's going to be an Xbox One exclusive. Ladies and gentlemen, an Xbox One exclusive. No Xbox 360. They've been wrapping solely around the new advancements with the next gen, and they're learning how to grow Halo. As you know, Halo is always one of the ones. I remember seeing it back in the Guinness Book years and years ago for its detail in the armor and Master Chief and the Spartans and everything. They've always been one to take the next step in FPS gaming. So with that, that's kind of disappointing for some people. But on another end, we have a rumor floating about. This is in fact rumor. It's not been verified. They have not quoted or commented on it. But the rumor is that there's going to be a Halo Remastered edition coming out in 2014. We're expecting a few months' time, and it's going to be called Halo the Master Chief Collection. Basically, it's going to have Combat Evolved or Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4 strictly for the Xbox One. I assume you'd have the other ones for Xbox 360 if need be, and that's supposed to come out at the end of the year. I like the idea. It makes sense because the last group of developers that redid the 10-year anniversary of Halo 1 or the Combat one are now currently in an unnamed project for 2014, which makes sense. So, in my opinion, honestly, to make more money, and that's what businesses are out to do, they'll probably only release the Halo 2, but this came out of nowhere for some reason, and it seems somewhat credible, because I don't know why they would throw the, Halo Combat Evolved in there. It's kind of weird, but we'll see how that goes. Either way, what happens, we should expect a Halo 2 remastered, or that, and I'm excited about that, because Halo 2 is my favorite console game of all time. Now, into one of the bigger announcements. We have the Xbox One has been slashed, ladies and gentlemen. It is connectless. Yeah, just circumcised the problem right out of the whole thing, and now it's just on par, price-wise, with the PlayStation 4. You're going to get the Xbox One. It's actually taking pre-orders. It comes out on the 9th of June, so you got a few weeks away, and you're going to be able to purchase an Xbox One for the same price as a PS4 at $400 without the Kinect. On top of that, just to kind of appeal to the crowds and masses, just like PlayStation 4 has, PlayStation 4 doesn't have any requirements. You can have a PlayStation 4 and still access your apps, your Netflix, and everything like that. Xbox, until now, means you had to have had an Xbox Live Gold subscription to do that, which is weird because they surrounded everything about NFL Network and bringing the home theater entertainment to your family, but you still had to have the Gold subscription to actually watch the stuff. Now, it's completely unlocked. You are capable of watching Netflix, Hulu Plus, whatever you want to do, and a handful of other ones without actually having that subscription, which is a good thing because you need to compete with your rivals. Last but not least, and definitely one of the more exciting ones, Game of Thrones, the video game. Now, why this is important and why you guys should take note of this one is because Telltale Games, if you guys do not know who Telltale Games are, they're the ones that created The Walking Dead, and I believe they did The Wolf Among Us too. Now, to be fair, The Walking Dead won Game of the Year throughout tons of different outlets. Many people, many magazines, many businesses, websites, and everything said that this was the Game of the Year, and I agreed with it. That Telltale Games are great in creating these episodes, if you will. They keep you excited, build up suspense, make you think. Incredible. And in Walking Dead, you had to make those hard decisions. Can you imagine when they adapt that into something like Game of Thrones where everybody's expendable? Oh, look, he's living. Let's kill him. It's going to be great. They're also working alongside HBO to possibly even sync these with the episodes. So there's lots of things that are rumored to be floating about around that game, but it is also said to be coming out in 2014 too. So we should be seeing that, my guess, about Q4. All of this information is going to be solidified with E3 just coming up, what, about a month away or so? So look forward to that. Again, hopefully you enjoyed this first episode. Hopefully I did a good job at it. Let me know down in the comment section below. I will try to cover these every week or so, maybe twice a week, depending on the information that's out there. So if you find out some very, very awesome news or some unique rumors or something, feel free to inbox them, tweet at me. You can find all my information down in the description below, my Twitter and all that good stuff. Hit me up if you find anything interesting, and maybe I can feature it in next episode of PwnHub. Have a good day, guys. Stay moist. Also, last minute, if anyone is capable of creating an intro for this series, let me know. Send me your information or contact me like the other previous ways that I mentioned. Take care, guys.